Let's do it. Surely we can beat this tonight, right? We can finish this tonight, right? Ray. Hiya, Ray. What's next to you in here today? It's a visual novel game? It is. Yes, I understand. If it's not your cup of tea, we'll be playing we'll be playing horror games tomorrow. You're somewhat here. I appreciate it. I know visual novel games aren't for anyone, but I really wanted to play this one, so we will have horror tomorrow. When you're having a long stream? God, Ray, you're not allowed to have stream long time. You wanted to see more? We're finishing it today, pause. This is done. We're doing everything we can do today. I'm not stopping stream until it's over. Tomorrow's Little Misfortune. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I said I want to watch. I do. Maybe I'll do a morning stream tomorrow then. That way I can watch Little Misfortune. I am very excited for that game. Really? I thought they would be. Wouldn't those be like super breezy? Aqua and Marine wipe the sweat from their foreheads as they clean the common room. Let's go, Aqua's here. Man, Fubuki is still the cutest character in the game. So as not to bother them, I sit in the corner and read a book. Marine? Yeah, Marine and Fubuki are in this game too. Yeah, the sun shines directly into my room this time of day, so it's really hot. It's actually cooler here. I'm the cutest. Thanks, Quasi. Boy, Fubuki had that outfit. Oh my god, I wish. That'd be great, but after you're finished cleaning, maybe you could also take a break too, Aqua. Whatever, Ray. Is this free, by the way? No. No. It is quite expensive. How much was it? I think it was like 26 Canadian, so like 20 bucks American. Aqua talks to Miss Marine. They exchange a few words. Then Aqua comes straight back. God damn it, Marine. Met the sussiest? What the fuck? I didn't even do nothing yet. Leave the rest to me. I express my thanks and I lightly bow my head to Miss Marine. Alright, don't overdo yourself, okay? After a dozen or so minutes, Aqua finished cleaning the common room. It's time for a break. Aqua returns from the kitchen with a tray of glass. I'm so glad I can drop the mist now. The water has sliced lemon in it and looks nice and cold. Thanks. Come, have a seat, Aqua. Aqua is very cute, though. Aqua bows slightly and sits down next to me. I pick up the pitcher and pour water into 2 glasses. My only complaint so far is that a lot of the lines are really corny to read, and it hurts my soul. I know, but you're on break right now, so you can relax a little more. If you're not relaxed, it's not really a break, right? I finished pouring the water and passed one of the glasses to Aqua. Can we nuke the sun? To my surprise, she switches to her normal self very quickly. It is rather hot, but it's just that time of the year, so it can't be helped. Or perhaps you're not good with summer?
レンガの壁は熱を持ちやすいし、窓を開けないと風も通らないし、実家は木の壁だったし、隙間風も入ってたから結構涼しかったんだよね。冬はめっちゃ寒かったけど。
I lived in a bag. I see. I've been living here since I was born, so I just thought this was normal.
全然普通じゃないよ。まだしばらく暑そうだし、このままだと本当に溶けちゃうよ。
Aqua drinks the lemon water. She complains about the heat. There's a thin sheen of sweat on her skin. I want to take her some. The fucking word rapping. I want to take her somewhere cool if possible. It's the beach episode. It's the beach episode. It's the beach episode. That's a good idea. This is the perfect opportunity to go for a swim. We can go to our old spot. It's the beach episode. Did you get one of those fan vests? But anime girls have hair vents. They don't need that kind of stuff. Yeah, we have a vacation home nearby, so won't be any trouble relaxing. We tried to get permission from sister. She'll probably let us off if it's just for a night. This is a bathtub? No, it's the beach episode. I figured we'd be able to fully relax if it's just a day trip. You don't want to? Oh, bring Marine with us. Can we get a Marine swimsuit too? Yes. Good. I'll also assist a Marine, but since they're busy, I don't think they'll be able to go. No, they have to. Yeah, I guess so. Seeing Oko's face turn bright red, I also feel a rush of embarrassment. My heart flutters at the thought of being alone with her the first time since Villains. Do you not want to be alone with me? Cabadon. Aqua puffs her cheeks and turns her head away. Even her ears are faintly red. I just want to make sure I know how you feel. And to be honest, I'd like to go alone with you, Aqua. No. No, bring Fubuki Marine. Marine's getting so shafted in this entire game. I don't think it's anything to do with being a noble. Aqua drinks the rest of her lemon water in one gulp and stands straight up. Did I upset you? Yes. Good. Aqua briskly turns and takes huge steps out of the common room. There's no way I'd go by myself. I always want to be with you, Aqua. These lines are so corny. I drink the rest of my lemon water. It tastes a little sour. It tastes a little more sour than usual. It's the beach episode a few days later. Yes, good. I'm glad you're happy, but I guess we have to thank Sister for letting us go. But as expected, we can only stay overnight. I wish we could stay longer to relax. Yeah, on top of the training and studying every day, I have to help Sister with her work too. Wait, beach episode? Yeah, boy. Normally I have to check how much wheat and iron are sold in our territory but once a month. But since Sister wanted the latest data, she's telling me to keep up to date on my checks. Our retainer's the one who actually do the rounds though, through our territory, but as Sister's assistant, I have to check the papers whenever I spare time. I don't know. She just told me not to worry about it. She's so pretty. Sorry, I feel bad for going off and having fun with you when you're so busy, Sister.
息抜きは大事だから。私のことは気にしないで羽を伸ばしていらっしゃい。それに今度はいつ外に出られるかわからないし。
I don't think sister's quiet. I don't let sister's quiet mumble go past my ears. What do you mean by that? Has uncle raised an army again or something? The war is about to end with father's That's a fucking word. Unilateral. There you go. Unilateral victory. However, the key figure of the opposition, uncle, is still nowhere to be found. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna call it right now. We're gonna have a beach episode, but uncle's gonna crash at night and he's gonna take me or Aqua hostage. Calling it.
気になるところがあって。で、遊びに行く人の前でする話じゃないですね。忘れてちょうだい。
Because nothing bad's happened yet. Now I'm even more curious. Please tell me.
私の思い過ごしかもしれないから、事実がはっきりしたら伝えますよ。今はただ、アクアさんとの休暇を楽しんできなさい。
Please behave yourself.
羽目は外しすぎないように。
No. Sister's hiding something. She said she'd tell me when the time was right, but...
じゃあ今は待つしかないね。お嬢様が意味なく隠し事をするとは思えないし。
You remember Fubi being buffed? She's not that boing boing in her actual model. I nod and speak cheerfully to brighten the mood. Sorry, monster. You're right. She did tell us to spread our wings. Let's go have fun. We can swim, relax on the beach, or do anything we want.
2日しかないんだし、時間を上手に使わないとね。マリンも仕事を変わってくれたし。
I honestly think Marine's been buffed a little bit too. I think all the girls got buffed. Although Aqua's pretty close. That's a good idea. Let's get one for sister too. I'm sure they'd love an alcoholic gift.
2人にはお世話になってるからちゃんとお礼しないとね。あ、それでこれからどうする？まずは荷物を運んじゃおっか。
Aqua points to the carriage at the entrance to the beach. Let's pack with luggage containing our clothes and other necessities. Alright, leave the heavy lifting to me. I'll carry them.
本当にありがとう。結構量が多くなっちゃったから持ってくの大変そうって思ってたんだ。
Well, you never let me help you back home, so at least let me do it this time.
だって屋敷の中だとご主人様とメイドって関係だから甘えにくいんだもん。でも今は彼氏彼女だから甘えてもいいんだよね。
Of course, to your heart's content. I say that, and Aqua gives me a small nod. Perhaps because she's gotten used to our relationship. She's starting to be more honest with herself and take an active approach. This change makes me happy, which relaxes my own tense shoulders.
じゃあ別荘に荷物を置きに行こうよ。そしたら海で思いっきり遊ぼう。
I nod her suggestion to pick a bag. Carry the luggage to the villa, change clothes, and head back to the beach. Aqua's changing now, so wait for her to join me. Perfect. Sheesh. I asked her before we left the mansion, but she told me it was a secret. I know that Miss Aqua and Miss Marine picked it out together, but I have no idea what it looks like. Knowing Aqua, I have a feeling she won't be wearing anything too revealing. Why wear a shirt on top? Maybe even a hat. Oh, the hat. Aqua's hats are cute. As I fantasize about the mystery swimsuit, I feel a presence behind me. Oh, you're finished changing? I turn around and see Goddess standing before me.
どうかな。変じゃないかな。
I'm Die, thank you forever. I'm Die, thank you forever.
テオ、もしもし、聞こえてる？
Oh, yeah, it looks great on you. My throat suddenly feels dry, so I gulp down my own saliva down awkwardly. She has slim arms and legs that are smooth, and she has a petite yet feminine figure. Her swimsuit has frills and ribbons that complement her frame. Her frame? She's a fucking AC? She looks much more beautiful in a swimsuit than I imagined. I started to wonder if I died and went to heaven.
よかった。似合ってるって言ってもらえて、ちょっと大胆すぎたかなって心配してたんだ。マリンは これを着てご主人様に会えば絶対に喜んでもらえるって言ってたけど、テオの趣味ってこんな感じなの？
Yeah, it's cute yet elegant. I like it a lot.
なるほどなるほど。じゃあ今度服を買う機会があったら参考にするね。せっかくだからテオに喜んでもらえる服買いたいし。でも褒めてもらっても
Did Aqua ever have? Hold on.
恥ずかしいな。
Did Aqua ever get a swimsuit in Hollow Summer? What? She did, didn't she? Yeah, she did. It's actually more revealing than this one. This one's actually really cute. Are you not used to wearing swimsuits?
実家にいた頃はシャツのまま川に飛び込んだりしてたから。
It's laundry and a bath at the same time.
水着なんて高いもの、平民はなかなか買えないもん。
And I'll buy one for you next
ダ
time.
メだって、お金は大事なんだから無駄遣いは良くないよ。
But you want to try on all sorts of swimsuits, right,
あ
Aqua?
るけど、もっと可愛い感じのとか、大人っぽいのとか、いろいろ着てみたいけど。じゃあ。 もし気に入ったのがあったら相談してもいい？
Of course. Aqua's cute, so you look great in any swimsuit.
もうなんでそういうこと平気で言えるかな。恥ずかしくなっちゃうよ。可愛いって言ってもらえたのは嬉しかったけどさ。
Well, she says that. She starts to twirl her hair.
でも褒めてくれるのは誰だっていいってわけじゃないの。テオが特別だからとびっきり嬉しいんだ。だからこの水着を着るのもテオの前でだけ。わかった？
I'm very sad that we couldn't get Marine and Fubuki. I nod. The fact that Aqua will only wear a swimsuit for me makes me feel a little
それ
excited.
じゃあそろそろ海に入る？砂浜に立ってるのも暑いし。うひゃー、思ったより水が冷たいね。心臓がドキドキ
The
しちゃう。
skirt's actually really cute. I like it.
でも気持ちいいね。ほてった体には
Screenshot it too.
このぐらいの水温がちょうどいいかも。
Actually, that reminds me. Hold on. Bunny would probably like that. Jet waves wash up against our feet, and the ocean's water sparkling in the sunlight. Look, Aqua, there are fish swimming around.
あ、本当だ。青とか黄色とかいっぱいいる。
Small fish the size of our fingers swim around our legs. We have... Where is that? Is that down at Granny's? Anyway, there's a beach near us, and when you walk in the sand, there's little suckerfish that are in the sand that like eat the air bubbles off your feet. You might be a little too vulnerable right now.
何のこと？
Never mind, it's nothing. We're fucking creeper. Aqua's finally relaxed and having fun, so I shouldn't say anything weird to ruin the moment. In order to calm myself down, I look away from her.
あ、今度はカニがいたよ。ねえねえ、テオ、カニだよカニ。
Yeah, that's
今度は
amazing.
イソギンチャクもなんかうねうねしてる。
The ocean really is full of life.
もう全然見てないじゃん。ほらこっち。
What? She suddenly pulls my arm and I lose balance. I'm so close to Aqua now that I can see the individual water droplets on her skin.
ほ
We're
ら
a
よく
fucking
見て。
creeper?
イソギンチャクだよ、イソギンチャク。ほら、私の指の先。
Oh, yeah, it's a sea anemone. Unable to think straight at all, I end up giving a tepid reply. Her fair skin, slightly wet hair, and warm hands all make my heart race uncontrollably.
テオってばさっきから生返事ばっかり。もしかして体調悪いの？
No, that's not it.
じー。
Aqua's piercing gaze makes me feel even more uneasy.
体調じゃないとすると、ありえるのは、あ、もしかして。
Saying this, her gaze turns into a suspicious glare. These lines are so hard to read, dude.
ああ、もうまたそうやって褒めてごまかそうとしてる。
No, I'm not trying to avoid anything.
問答無用。えい。
Oh, Fubuki's 2.0 of her original? Yeah, it's really cute. Aqua scoops up all her both hands and splashes in my face. I wince and turn away, but the seawater gets to my mouth and the biting saltiness gives me a light shock.
センシティブなのは禁止だよ。お仕置き。えいえい。
Hold on, time out.
やだもう。恥ずかしいこと言うテオが悪いんだから。ほらほら、どんどんかけちゃうよ。えい。
God, why can't I draw like that? Holy fuck. Aqua's taking advantage while I'm all flustered and flailing around, and her water attacks only get more intense. She's genuinely enjoying this, but I can't continue being on the receiving end.
もうひどいよテオ。目に水が入った。
Aqua closes her eyes slightly and lowers her head. Concerned, I stop and wade through the seawater to hurry up to her. Oh, I'm sorry, are you?
なんてすきあり。そうだよ。テオってば騙されやすすぎ。えい。え。
So that's how it is then, huh? Take this. Take this! Dreading the embarrassment of being tricked, I return the favor by splashing twice as much water at her.
キャー、テオが怒った。逃げろ。
I catch up and splash more water on her, and the back and forth chase and get chased, splashing water on each other. Continue to play together and fully enjoying the relaxing summer sea. After playing until we run out of steam, we get out of the water and sit under the shade of a tree. The warm summer breeze gently caresses our ocean-cooled bodies.
はあ、思いっきり遊んだね。ちょっと疲れちゃった。少し休憩。やっぱりテオと遊ぶの楽しいな。素が出ちゃうよ。ねえねえテオ、私うざくない？
Why are women like this?
嫌な気持ちになったりしない？
Why are women like this? Bro, we were just having fun. Why are we like this? To rid Aqua's of her worries, I confidently shake my head. I'm happy to see you bring yourself, but I had no idea you could be so mischievous like
だ
that.
ってテオがいい反応するんだもん。それにテオの困った顔って可愛いし。
Cute? Are you serious? Aqua gives me a big
本気だ
nod.
よ。困ったなーって眉を寄せてるとことかすごく可愛いし。
I'm not so sure about that. As I say this, my gaze naturally falls.
そうそれ、そのうつむきがちになっちゃうところ。その顔見てるともっと意地悪したくなっちゃうなー。にしし。ねえねえ、テオって苦手なものある？教えて教えて。
Do you have any weaknesses? Are you allergic to anything? There's no way I'm telling you. I have a bad feeling you'd use that knowledge to pull a prank on me.
バレたか。
Judging by her disappointment, I think she really was planning to pull a prank on me.
まあいいか。一緒にいれば弱点も見つかるだろうし。今度はどんないたずらしようかな。いろいろ考えておくね。
Just be gentle. I'm very fragile. In response, Aqua shows me a devilish grin. If I'm being honest, I don't really like being pranked. If it makes her happy, I'll try to play as long as best I can. Maybe this is what love makes you weak means.
ん？何のこと？
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, what should we do next?
泳ぐのは疲れちゃったし。そうだ、釣り道具ってある？
There should be some in the village shed. Have you been fishing before?
農家は自給自足が基本だもん。結構上手だよ。
Well then, let's give it a try. I'll go get the gear.
私も行く。よーし、大物釣っちゃうぞー。
Sheesh. We move to a rocky area, put bait on our hooks, and cast reels. And 10 or so minutes pass. Oh, there's no movement and time just passes by. Can we send this to Ray? Ray? Can we get a swimsuit like this instead of... However, there's no movement and time just passes by.
全然釣れない。
we've only just started, so have patience.
わかってるけど、
Aqua pouts and shakes her fishing rod a little. Waiting is one of the basics of fishing, but it looks like Aqua's already bored. I thought you were good at this.
そのはずだったんだけど、今日はあんまり調子が良くなくて。
Send it to the bear? No,
地
it's
元の
okay.
川だったら村一番っていうぐらい釣ってたんだよ。やっぱり海と川じゃ勝手が違うのかな。
Aqua stares at the water. We can see shadows of plenty of small fish, but none of them seem like they're gonna bite.
ねえ、テオ、網ってある？
Yeah, before.
私思いついたんだけど。
Are you thinking that some fish should be faster just to catch them with a net?
大正解！すごいね。なんでわかったの？
You come with some pretty good ideas sometimes, so I just had a hunch. But fish are fast, so I think they'll just swim away.
だよね。はあ、待つしかないか。テオは釣り得意なの？
Sister's better than me. She's got strong determination, so she never lets anything get away. Just recently, she was obsessed with trying to catch a golden fish. She kept at it for a whole month, but only caught redfish. She developed a habit of saying, "It's red." I love all the references to Fubuki's Magikarp stream. That's funny.
赤いなぁ。
Akaina.
なんでなまっちゃったの？
Apparently, fishing made her develop an accent a bit.
まあ1ヶ月だもんね。釣った時は大喜びだったんじゃない？
Doesn't shiny Magikarp evolve into a red Gyarados? She was so happy that she even tossed her fishing rod. I was watching, and it made me happy for her too.
すごいね。根性あるって感じ。私ももうちょっと待ってよっと。10分ぐらいで飽きちゃダメだよね。
Was that really an entire month for Fubuki to get that? Many more minutes later.
全然釣れない。
We really aren't. So much as a single bite, time continues to pass. I feel the sun burning my back, and I'm starting to sweat.
もうなんでだろう。やっぱ待ってるだけじゃダメなのかな。
Oh, those are shorts. It's not a skirt. Oh, I still like it.
お魚さんたち、おいしい餌だよ。こんなに生きがいいよ。ぴょんぴょんって跳ねちゃうぐらい元気なんだから。ぴょんぴょん。
Aqua vigorously bobs her rod up and down. Waves ripple on the surface of the previously calm water, and at this rate, the fish are sure to swim all away. Aqua, you have to be a little more gentle. Aqua gives her rod a hard pull. Seeing how the whole rod is bending, it looks like she caught something pretty big.
重い。でも負けないぞ。メイドパワー。釣れた。
We caught a book.
何これ。
We're learning knowledge. It looks like a book? What she really was nothing but a book. It's completely drenched and in horrible condition.
こんなんじゃお腹は膨れないよ。誰だろうこんなところに捨てたの。
I don't know, but it's a very well made book. You might even be able to read it once it dries out.
じゃあテオにあげるよ。私じゃ価値がわか
I
ら
don't
ない
know
し。
much about books. I want to say I don't really either, but for now, I accept it.
よーし、今度こそ魚釣るぞー。
Aqua casts her reel into the water once more.
何が釣れるかな。何が釣れるかな。ワクワク。あー、かかったかかった。今度はちゃんと引いてるっぽい。大物だ。
It's gonna be a body.
水しぶきもすごいし、竿がすっごく重い。
It's gonna be a
ね
body.
ねねねね。
It's gonna be marine. Aqua's rod is banging so much that it looks like it could snap any second. The surface of the water splashes violently, and a shadow of a fish slowly emerges. You almost got it. Don't give up, Aqua.
せーの。えい。
Oh, it actually is a fish. Aqua pulls the rod with all of her strength, and a large fish is lurched out of the water onto the beach. Aqua begins to tumble backwards for more momentum, but I swiftly reach out to catch her. Whew, that was close. Are you okay?
うん、大丈夫。ありがとう、助けてくれて。で、魚は？釣った魚はどこ？
It's right over there. I point to the fish with shimmering silver scales. Shimmering silver scales. Shimmering silver scales. Shimmering silver scales. Flopping on the sand. Aqua picks it up with a twinkle in her eye.
やったー、いひひ、取ったどー。こんなに大きい魚釣ったの初めて。いひひ、やったやった
I guess it's fish for dinner tonight. Can I ask you to prepare it?
ー。もちろん、スーパーウルトラなんでも
Super ultra perfect made.
焼いてもいいし、サラダにしても良さそうだよね。
Fish salad?
今日はどうやって食べたい？
Fish salad? Alright. How about a saute?
いいね。香辛料は別荘にあったし、腕によりをかけて作るよ。魚は鮮度が命だし、下ごしらえだけ先に済ませちゃおうか。
I'll do that. It takes a good amount of strength. I'm good with a knife.
そう？じゃあお願いしちゃおうかな。一度別荘に戻ろうか。
I nod and put away the fishing gear, then we return to the villa with fish in hand. After I finish preparing the fish, we arrive at the cove from our childhood. In my hands, I'm carrying a small shovel and a bucket.
せっかくだし、新鮮なエビとか貝も食べたいよね。入り江にはいろんな生き物がいるから、きっと食べられる貝もいるはず。
They're delicious boiled or grilled, too. Let's catch a bunch. As we talk, we walk along the cove, carefully observing the ground. The tide appears to have just gone, so there's lots of exposed wet rocks and
ねえ、
sand.
手を見て。
Aqua points to a rocky area near your feet. One of the rocky areas is a natural tide pool with fish in it. The fish seem to be stuck and aren't moving. Yeah, probably got stuck when the tide went down, poor thing. Alright, I'll be out, so stay still. Besides that one we're fucking eating, I bend over holding the bucket in both hands. The plan is to scoop the fish into the bucket so we can carry it back to the sea.
ちょっと待って。もう少し様子見てみようよ。
Saying that, Aqua grabs my arm.
もしかしたらこの魚は狭いところが好きなのかもしれないし。
No, I'm pretty sure fish like swimming freely in the big ocean.
それこそ人間の思い込みってやつだよ。私は魚のことあんまり詳しくないけど、
What about that fish we're eating?
好き嫌いはあると思うし、もしかしたらいじめられやすい性格してて、一人の方が落ち着くのかもしれないし。
Aqua turns her gentle gaze to the fish.
私も人見知りだし、なんとなく気持ちわかるんだ。部屋の隅っこにいると落ち着くんだよね。
Looking really closely at the fish, even though it's trapped in a small space, its scales don't appear to be damaged at all. Perhaps Aqua's right. This fish might actually like being here. I guess everyone has their own special place.
テオはどんな場所が好きなの？
I like, oh my god, I like being next to you, Aqua. The second I said, she gives me a disgusted glare. He's probably felt me saying so sugar-coated again. I am too. I'm just being honest. When I'm with you, Aqua, I feel relaxed and at ease. Before we reunited, I enjoyed being alone, but now I just can't relax when by myself.
変わってるよね。私と一緒にいて楽しいなんて、そんなこと言うのテオだけだよ。
Really? I think it's pretty normal. Aqua shakes her head vigorously.
全然普通じゃないよ。初対面だとマジで緊張しちゃって、あ、とか、とかしか言えないもん。テオと話せたのは子供の時に会ってたからだし、今だって人と話すのはあんまり得意じゃないよ。あとはテオが話しやすい空気作ってくれるからおしゃべりできてるだけだし。
I'm not doing that on purpose, though. I'm sure it just means we're kindred spirits. This fucking guy needs to relax. Do you enjoy being with me, Aqua?
あー、その
Aqua shifts her gaze as if trying to search for the right words. Then, while looking down, she starts to string her words together.
楽しいよ、すごく。こんなに話が合う人今までいなかったし、だから多分私もテオとの相性いいと思う。隣にいるのがすごく自然に感じる。テオの隣が私の場 場所なんだと思う。なんで私こんなこと言ってるんだろう。絶対テオのせいだよ。テオが変なことばっかり言うから影響されちゃったじゃない。
Saying that, Aqua's cheeks turn bright red. Sorry. As I watch her endearingly, something changes in the tide pool.
あれ、岩の隙間からエビが出てきた。小さくて可愛い。
Prawn are like little shrimps, right?
子供なのかな、それとも成長してもこの大きさなのかな。
As we watch, the prawn starts pinching the fish with its claws. The fish doesn't move and it's at the prawn's mercy.
何やってるんだろうあれ。魚も嫌そうじゃない。エビは口のあたりを動かしてるし。
Maybe the prawn's eating the microorganisms on the fish. The fish stays here. The prawn will clean its body. Maybe that's why it stayed in the tide pool.
なるほど。じゃあ私が思った通り、魚は好きでここに残ってたんだね。狭いし窮屈そうだけど、ここがあなたの大切な場所なのね。
Let's eat it. Let's wait for the prawn to finish cleaning it and then we'll eat it. The rest of the evening, I continue to watch Aqua crouch down, trying to make friends with the fish and shrimp. The sun sets and now it's night. Return to the villa, have dinner, and we're ready to go to bed.
はあ、お布団ふかふか。別荘なのにいい布団使ってるね。
Apparently, sister had sent some people to clean up beforehand.
ああ、だから台所も綺麗だったんだ。助かっちゃったね。
We lay out on the same bed and continue chatting casually. I can faintly hear the waves brushing against the shore, and I feel that if I close my eyes, I might just drift off to sleep.
はあ、一日楽しかったな。海で遊んで釣りをして思い出の場所も散策してご飯もいっぱい食べて、明日には帰らなきゃいけないとかもったいないよ。
Alright, I'm banking on something happening tonight. Yeah, I want to stay longer too, but sister said no.
私たちが心配だからだっけ。
Yeah, but she's being overprotective. I can handle a petty thief, and they say Uncle's army was defeated too. What's she possibly worried about?
それだけテオのこと大事に思ってるんだよ。いいことじゃん。
That might be true, but as a man, I can't have a sister worrying with me forever.
男の子だね、テオは。
Do I seem childish when I get worked up like this?
いいんじゃないかな。私は好きだよ。何かに一生懸命になれるのかっこいいと思うし。
What are you looking at, Lowell?
でも
Our eyes are up
一番
here.
一生懸命になってほしいのは私のことかも。なんて言ったら重い女っぽい。
I hate these lines. No, of course not. You're my top priority. I'd do anything for you,
本当
Aqua.
に何でも。
Anything. If you said you wanted to elope right now, I'd run away to the edge of the world with you.
いやいや言わないから。そんなことしたらテオだけじゃなくていろんな人に迷惑かけちゃうよ。
Ray, looky. Can we get something like this for you? Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. Boom, boom. Instead of a skirt, it's like shorts. They're really cute. I don't want sleepwear. Just an example. You're kind and you care about those around you. And I know you would. So I know you wouldn't ask like something for that. But I'm not lying when I say that I do anything to protect you, no matter the cost. I say something that sounds straight. Oh my god, I'm reading. I say something that sounds like it's straight out of a novel. It's cute. It is. I like the bottoms. But I don't feel strange or embarrassed because I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. We know,
私って
Theo. Oh
重
my
い女
god.
かなって思ってたけど、テオもかなりだね。でもちゃんと言葉にしてくれて嬉しいな。すごく安心する。
You can tell me your honest feelings too, Aqua.
いえ、やだ、恥ずかしい。
No,
テオか
don't.
ら先に言ってよ。
I don't want to read the super corny lines anymore. Like that one. Like that one.
う どうしてそんなにはっきり言うの？ドキドキしすぎて心臓が痛いよ。
Well, you told me to go first.
言ったけどもう
Aqua's face turns bright red. She floats both her arms and legs around.
はあ、どうしてテオはそうやってさらっと好きとか言えるかな。
You can say it too, Aqua.
私がそういうこと言うの苦手だって分かってるくせに。
Aqua looks at me with resentful eyes. Seeing like this makes me want to tease her a little. If you're not good at it, you don't have to force yourself. Just how it is sometimes.
なんか今の言葉カッチンってきたな。そこまで言うなら言ってやろうじゃん。手を恥ずかしがらせるんだから言っちゃうからね。今さら止めても遅いんだから。スースー。
Aqua takes a series of deep breaths and stares at me.
言っちゃうからね。本当に言っちゃうから。いい？言うよ。私、テオのこと、
She doesn't actually. We're heartbroken. We're getting divorced.
ちょっと待って。少し休憩。
Aqua puts her hands on her chest and takes a few more deep breaths. I'm sure she's fighting the embarrassment in her heart. All I can do is wait until the internal battle is over. Thinking so, I inwardly cheer. Good luck, Aqua.
よし、今度こそ行くよ。テオのこと好き。ああ、舌噛んだ。痛いよ。
You okay? Is it
大
bleeding?
丈夫だと思うけど、でも痛いよ。
She doesn't actually. She doesn't actually.
どうして
We're
私
getting
大
divorced.
事な時に失敗しちゃうんだろう。ちゃんとテオに気持ち伝えようと思ったのに。
You don't have to force or rush yourself. As I say that, I gently pat Aqua's head. Her soft, fine hair feels nice and it's comforting. Your feelings came through to me, so don't beat yourself up over it.
ありがとう、テオ。いつかちゃんと言うから、それ
You'll
まで
take her?
待っててくれる？
I bet. Of course, always as long as you need. We'll have plenty of time. As if feeling relieved, she finally looks at me.
テオの言葉って不思議。優しいこと言われると胸が温かくなる。それに頭撫でられるとだんだん眠くなる。
It's okay. You can go to sleep. We did a lot today. You must be tired.
でも寝たら朝まで起きられない。せっかくテオと二人で遊びに来たのに。もったいない。
I was on my my MOG website today, looking at MOG games, and I nearly pooped myself. And whatever. Pause. I nearly pooped myself, and I seen this game pop up on there. I was like, "Uh oh, are there scenes in this game? Is there bad stuff?" We can come back and we can stay up late next time.
本当にまた一緒に遊んでくれる？
But all the comments in the thing were like 13 plus. There's nothing bad. Can I send the link? No. I don't need you guys knowing games I look at. I pat her head as I reassure her, and perhaps feeling relieved, her face relaxes and softens.
テオは約束守ってくれるもんね。安心する。次はどこ行こうか。
Oh, hot spring sounds nice. It's a bit further away, but I heard it's very relaxing.
温泉か。
I don't know what that word means.
すご
Pause.
く気持ちよさそう。
Is that something I have to Google? It's a website. Oh, is that the one with the numbered, like the numbered? No? Okay.
テオと 緒にいろんなところに行きたいな。
That's a website you definitely can't send. That's something else. I see.
もうダメ。眠気限界。寝ちゃいそう。おやすみテオ。また明日。
Good night, Aqua. Sweet dreams. Right after I say that, Aqua's breathing slows down. She drifts off to sleep. After watching her sleeping face for a bit, I also drift off into the dream world. Fan art. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. Okay. It's been a few days. Nothing happened? It was just the beach episode? Alright. It's been a few days since our little beach vacation, and the scorching summer heat's finally cooled down. Oh, I'm not clicked into the game. Aqua and I are now closer than ever, and she comes to my room whenever she's on break. Today as well, we enjoy a quick afternoon break after having lunch. I feel so bad for Marine, dude.
この前の海は楽しかった。いっぱい遊んだね。水のかけっこして、追いかけっこして、釣りをして、また行きたいな。
Yeah, me too. It's been a few days since then, but it feels like it was just yesterday. The weather's getting cooler now, so I'll have to wait until next summer if you want to go again.
だね。あ、クッキーもらい。
I feel so bad for Marine, dude.
サクサクでうま。
Sitting in the chair, Aqua leans forward, putting her elbows on the table to grab another cookie. She seems to have completely made herself a home, and she's oozing a laid-back aura without a care in the world. But I think we might have had a bit too much fun at the beach. My sunburn still stings.
もう私みたいにシャツ着てればよかったのに。着替えの時とか擦れて痛いんじゃない？
Imagining actually going outside and getting sunburnt couldn't be me. A little, but nothing I can't handle.
そうなんだ。
Just for a moment, I see an eye sparkle. I see Aqua's eyes sparkle
ね
ominously.
えねえ、日焼けしたところ触らせてよ。
No. No, I told you. It still stings a bit.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。軽く触るだけだから。ね、お願い。
Aqua puts her hands together in bags. Love makes you weak indeed. Fine, just a little, okay? Saying that, I roll up my sleeves.
やったー。
She's gonna slap me?
覚悟してね。
Just be gentle.
大丈夫大丈夫。痛くしないから。ちょんちょん。
I pokes my arm with her index finger. It tickles and instinctively pull my arm away.
ごめんね。そんなに痛かった？
No, it just tickled a bit. I guess I'm a little sensitive.
テオってくすぐりに弱いんだ。じゃあ脇腹を触られたら変な声出ちゃう？
I used to be ticklish, but then I got fat. And now I'm not ticklish anymore.
テオがくすぐったそうにする声聞いてみたいな。
Aqua grins at me like a mischievous child. Just when I start thinking about how to stop her, the door opens.
お取り込み中失礼します。
God damn, Marine. Marine definitely got buffed, right? There's no way. Hold on. Oh, shot. Oh, shot. Marine. Well. No, yeah, she did. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah, it's not even close. I didn't think they'd even buff Marine. Good lord. They gave her a huge buff. I still think Aqua's a better normal size, but Fubuki's also way bigger.
私には何度も注意してるのに。ごめんごめん。 私もちょっと余裕なくてさ、今日だけは多めに見てよ。
Miss Marine's voice sounds stilled, and she appears to be somewhat in a rush. Something feels off, so I instinctively stand up. What's
こ
going
う
on?
ならなきゃいいなと思ってお嬢様と準備を進めていたんですよ。街で偽情報を流したり、武器の配達を妨害したり、傭兵を雇ったり。でも結局時間稼ぎにしかならなかったってことです。本当すみません。まあでもこっちも守りを固めてるから、そう簡単に手出しされるわけも。
The distant sound of banging noise. Yeah. The distant sounds of banging noises drowns out Miss Marine's words. Immediately after, raging shouts and explosions shake the foundation. Everything descends into chaos all at once.
何これ、何なの？あちゃ、始まっちゃったか。
Oh, poop.
結構敵の数が多いですね。
What do you mean, the enemy? What's going on right now, Miss Marine? I approach her. Miss Marine holds up her hands to stop me.
落ち着いてください。私は味方です。まあ急に始まったから混乱するのもわかりますけど。
Marine's gonna start
今
murdering
から言う
people.
ことをよく聞いてくださいね。
Miss Marine explains that Uncle's attacking the mansion. We're holding up our defenses, but we're heavily outnumbered. And she informs us that father's reinforcements will arrive a day late. Why did you keep something so important from
お嬢
us?
様と私の意思です。アクタンとご主人様の日々に
That
水を差
seems
したくなくて。
silly. I don't need. I almost say I don't need such consideration, but I swallow my words. They didn't consider what's best for us. I probably wouldn't have been able to go to the beach with Aqua and make such wonderful memories. Knowing that, there's no way I can say such harsh words. I'm sorry. Thank you for thinking of us. Because of you, Aqua and I were able to have a wonderful time. But now the battle's begun. There's no need for such concerns anymore. Please let me know if there's anything I can
ご
do.
主人様はアクタンを守ることを第一に考えてください。他のことは私にお任せを。
Suddenly the window shatters and see a hole in the picture on the wall. The moment I realize it's a bullet, I grab Aqua and hold onto her tightly.
手を、私怖いよ。どうしてこんなことになってるの？私はただテオと幸せに過ごせればそれでいいのに。
It'll be okay. I'll protect you, Aqua. There's nothing to worry about. Room's completely exposed on the outside. We should move. I take the sword hanging on the wall. I'd like some armor too, but I don't think there's time for that. Miss Marine nods and guides us out of the room. Into the common room with more windows. We arrive in the common room to find Sister with a strained look on her face. Seeing us, her eyes widen and she rushes over.
テオ、よかった、無事ね。
Just what's
見
going
ての
on?
通りよ。おじさまが攻め込んできたの。お父様が助けに来てくれるはずだけど、到着は明日の朝になりそう。
Tomorrow morning. We still have the whole night ahead of us. Can we even hold out till then? Sister keeps her gaze down and doesn't answer. Just looking at their face, it's clear our situation is grave.
私たち殺されちゃうんですか？外からは銃声とか悲鳴とか聞こえてくるし、今にも窓から敵が入ってくるんじゃないかって私不安で。
Sister tries to comfort Aqua, who's trembling in
そうな
fear.
らないためにいろいろと準備をしてきました。だから心配しないでください。その一つがこれです。マリン、隠し通路を開いて。了解。ちょっと待っててくださいよ。
Miss Marine stands on the side of the shelf and puts both her hands on it.
行きますよ。どっこいしょ。何これ。
こんなこともあろうかと隠し通路を作っておきました。行き先は近くの山中です。つい最近作ったので、おじさまにもこの通路はバレていないはず。さあテオ、アクアさん、早く逃げてください。
And let's leave those two behind. Wait, what about the two of you?
私たちは敵と戦います。一度も切り合わずに館を捨てるなんて貴族の名折れです。少しでも敵に打撃を与え、一矢報いなくては。
Sister's eyes are filled with determination. I can tell she's mentally prepared herself for this. But that's exactly why I hold up my arm and stand in front of her. You're gonna be tilted? Leave that to the soldiers and come with us, sister.
そうですよ。それ ら私が残ります。
I cannot picture Aqua fighting any kind of
雇い主
battle.
を守るのもメイドの務めですから。
Aqua speaks clear as if trying to convince herself that. As if trying to convince herself as well. Sister turns to Aqua and gives her a
それ
stern look.
はテオと離れることになるのも覚悟の上ですか？
もちろんです。お嬢様を置いてメイドが逃げるなんてあってはいけないことです。
Aqua stands her ground, but I can see her hands trembling slightly. She's probably terrified, despite fighting the temptation to flee as quickly as possible. And suddenly, Sister reaches out and clasps Aqua's
いいんです
hands.
よ、無理しなくて。死ぬのは誰だって怖いですからね。特に今は幸せいっぱいでしょうから、余計に死にたくない時期でしょうし。
でも私はメイドとして。
私はテオの幸せを誰よりも願っています。そしてあなたはテオが愛する人なら私に守らせてください。アクアさんのことをテオの幸せのために。
Sister speaks slowly and softly as if trying to convince Aqua. Aqua's shoulders start to tremble and large tears pour down her cheeks.
お嬢様、私メイド失格です。お嬢様を守らなきゃいけないのに逃げていいって言われてほっとしちゃって。私お嬢様の言う通りテオと離れたくないです。ずっと一緒にいたいです。せっかく幸せになれたのにもう終わりなんて、そんなの嫌なんです。
Aww, Sister gently hugs Aqua as she
テオと
cries.
離れなくていいんですよ。むしろずっと一緒にいて弟を支えてあげてください。しっかり者に見えて意外と抜けてるところがありますから、弟のことよろしくお願いします。
はい、吹雪お嬢様。
Aqua continues to cry as she clings to Sister's clothes.
アクターはご主人様と一緒に逃げたいみたいですけど、ご主人様はどうします？もう館も包囲されてますし、ここに残ったら間違いなく死にますよ。
What about you, Miss Marine? Will you be staying behind with Sister?
お嬢様を一人にはしておけませんし、
They're gonna
そ
die.
れに
They're done,
腕
Lowell.
に覚えもありますから、敵に一泡くらいは吹かせてやりますよ。
Saying that, she holds up a musket in one hand. I'm not sure what to say at the time of this, but you look really cool, Miss
や
Marine.
っと私の魅力に気づいたんですか？ちょっとエッチでそこそこ戦えちゃうメイドですからね。でもご主人様にはアクタンがいるんですから、浮気はダメですよ。一生かけてアクタンを守ってあげてくださいね。
Miss Marine looks at me as she's trying to tell me that I must not die here today. I promise, I'll protect
安
Aqua.
心しました。ささ、そろそろ逃げてください。敵に見つかっちゃいますよ。
Okay, Sister. I try to speak to Sister. A black object comes flying through the window. There's a thread on it, one end's on fire. I realize it's a grenade, but the explosion sends me flying. My ears! The violent impact rattles my organs and makes my ears ring. Air in my lungs is sucked out and I cough uncontrollably. I think I just landed on
お嬢
someone.
様、吹雪お嬢様。
When I hear Aqua's voice, I immediately jump up. She's so pretty still.
無事ですか？
Oh, her tail. I see something seriously wrong with Sister's breathing. Her lungs must have been damaged from the impact of the explosion. Go to bring her with us. Let's go. Let's just take her with us
そん
and
な時間
go.
はないでしょ。早く逃げなさい。
お嬢様。
Aqua holds Sister's trembling hands. My head feels completely overwhelmed and unable to say anything. But in front of me is no longer the strong person who always guided me. She's genuinely speaking to me as my sister.
テオは泣き虫ですね。アクアさん、不出来な弟ですが、どうぞよろしく。
お嬢様。お
Why are we even having this conversation? Let's all leave.
そんな体じゃもう戦えないじゃないですか。だったら逃げても誰も悪いこと言いませんよ。一緒に逃げてお医者さんに行きましょうよ。
Even as Aqua pleads, crying her eyes out, sister slowly shakes her head.
私はここに残ります。足手まといになりたくありません。どうかテオとアクアさんは無事に。明日になればお父様も助けに来ますから。マリン、あとは頼みました。
Can you not die, thanks? Oh. Sister drops as if the thread holding up Sister drops as if the threads holding up her are severed, and I catch her in my arms. No matter how much I shake her heavy, no matter how much I shake her heavy, exhausted body, her eyes don't open.
気絶しているだけみたいですね。とはいえ、いつ死んでもおかしくないですけど、至近距離で手投げ弾を食らったんですから、さっきまで意識があった方が不思議なくらいです。
The pillows are fine, though.
きっと最後にアクタンとご主人様と話したかったんでしょうね。ご
Oh,
主人様はなすべきことをなしてください。
bring her with us?
お嬢様が命を削って伝えてくれたことを。
We could just all leave? Miss Marine looks at me with a strong, penetrating gaze. So holding back my tears, I give her a firm nod. Let's get out of here, Aqua.
でもお嬢様が、それにマリンも。お嬢様専属メイドとしてお嬢様を放っておけないでしょ。それにこのままじゃ敵に捕まっちゃうかもしれないし。
How's it going, chauffeur? It's going good. Got a little bit of a headache, but we're working through it.
でもだって。
I grab Aqua's shoulder and shake my head. With a heavy breath, I speak softly to Aqua. We have to go.
でもテ
I'm gonna protect you. It's what I have to do. I can't do that if we stay here, so please, listen to me. Desperately trying to hold back her tears, Aqua lowers her head. Aqua's about to say something, but she swallows her words. She then lightly shakes her head.
オ。お嬢様とマリンと離れるの嫌だけど、でも仕方ないって分かってるつもり。マリン、短い間だったけど本当にお世話になりました。まだまだたくさんいろんなこと。
They're gonna be fine.
私も楽しかったわよ。ま、アクタンは私の娘だからしぶとく生き残れるでしょう。もうマリンから生まれた覚えはないっていつも言ってるじゃん。またね、アクタン。ご主人様と幸せになりなさいよ。うん、またね、マリン。お嬢様によろしく。
The two lightly wave as they look away from each other. And just for entering the secret passage, I also give Marine a deep nod. I want to say goodbye. We enter the secret passage leading us to a pitch black tunnel. I tightly grip Aqua's hand as we move forward into the wall, as I follow the wall with my left hand.
マリンたち大丈夫かな。ごめん、変なこと言って。
No, it's not weird. The air is heavy and I don't know what to say. Sister's severely injured and Marine can't abandon her. I know that neither of them would give up their lives so easily without a fight, but my mind's still filled with nothing but the worst possibilities.
マリン、お嬢様。
We have to live, even if it's just for a little longer. They give us this chance to escape, so we have to survive. We can't let their efforts go to
テ
waste.
オは強いね。私、もう心が折れそうだよ。
I'm really not. I'm worried about them too. I keep imagining the worst. I want to go back to the mansion right now and save Sister. I want to fight with them. Sister Marie might be surrounded by the enemy right now, breathing the last breath as we speak. Might be in pain and suffering. I owe so much to Sister Marie. But I ran away selfishly, leaving them both behind. But we can't go back. Aqua feels like she's about to stop, but I pull her hand and we walk further into the darkness. I promise both of them I'd protect you, so for them, we have to escape here. I also want to spend more time with you, Aqua. I want us to live on together. We continue forward step by step, and we begin to feel a breeze. We're almost to the exit.
私も 一緒にいたい。
We're gonna hear a bang. Here it
ず
comes.
っとだからもう振り向かない。お嬢様とマリンの思いも背負って生きていく。一緒に生き延びよう。手を。
Yeah, together, no matter what. Here it comes. We hold each other's hands tightly and continue walking. Live on together, even if it's just for a little longer. Finally, we reach the end of the tunnel. I go outside first to make sure it's safe, and then I'm back into Aqua. There doesn't seem to be an ambush. You can come out.
うん。はあ、やっと一息つけた。
Aqua takes a deep breath and fills her lungs with fresh air. We're not out of the woods yet. We have to get somewhere safe before anyone catches up to us.
うん。でもここはどこだろう。どこにでもありそうな森みたいだけど。
I look around with Aqua. We're surrounded by trees. There's not a single man-made object in sight. We also can't hear anything, so I guess we're pretty far away from any settlements. First, we should get down the mountain before the sun sets. It'll be tough to move around in the dark. I'm sure there's some waymarks to help us find our way down. Let's take a look around. Aqua nods as she starts looking around the tunnel exit. After some time, pushing through the tall glass, Aqua raises her voice. Why would you?
これ矢印っぽくない？
Aqua points to where pebbles are arranged in the shape of an arrow. Points to the right.
きっと矢印の方向に進めってことだよね。行こう、テオ。
We have to be careful. We don't know where the enemy could be lurking. I'll lead the way, so stay quiet and follow behind me, Aqua. We go. We walk cautiously, treading through the harsh, pathless mountainside. There are roots and rocks all over the ground. If we're not careful, we could trip. There's some thick branches above us. Watch your head.
うん。一緒。はあ、
Aqua slightly bends over to avoid the branches. She's hardly speaking now, so I can only imagine how hard this is on her. Why don't you try and cheer up? I reach my hand out to her. I know it's tough. We can't stop yet. We have to get somewhere safe and
ど
soon.
こに行くつもりなの？
Follow me here tomorrow. We can either meet up with him, or if that's not possible, we can go to Villains.
そうだね。ヴィランスのみんなとっても優しかったもん。シスターとも仲良くなれたし、きっと力を貸してくれるよ。
As if Aqua sees a glimmer of hope, her expression brightens. Either way, we have to hurry and get down this mountain. Sorry for being hard on
う
you.
ん。今が頑張り時だって分かってるから大丈夫。行こう、テオ。私のことは気にしないで。マリンとお嬢様のためにも絶対に生き残らなきゃ。
Just as I nod, we hear some voices in the distance. Aqua and I instinctively look at each other and crouch down.
今の空耳じゃないよね。
I still have my
もし
sword,
かし
right?
て人里の近くまで降りてきたとか。
I don't see any buildings or smoke, though. Let's watch from here for a moment. As we hide behind a large rock, we hear voices again. Voices much clearer this time, but it sounds like they're out for blood.
テオ、岩の隙間から向こうが見えるよ。誰か近づいてきてるみたい。
I was leaning against the crack to peek through. I see men wearing crude armor. They're looking around slowly and walking in our direction. I remember seeing the crests on their waists. It's Uncle's crest. They must be some of his mercenaries. They'll likely kill us if they catch us.
早く逃げよう。
I have a sword.
じゃ見つかっちゃうよ。
I nod, and we get on the ground and crawl in the opposite direction of the mercenaries. We move further and further from the waymarks, and before we know it, we're wandering aimlessly in the forest. But I have a sword. I have an S word.
真っ暗になっちゃった。もうどっちから来たかわからないよ。景色もあんまり変わり映えしないし。ここさっきも通ったっけ？
I don't think so, but I'm not sure. After sunset, the forest is so dark that we can't even see our own feet. No matter how much we walk, everything looks the same, so I begin to think we're walking in circles.
お腹すいた。って弱音吐いてる場合じゃないよね。もうちょっと頑張らないと。
Aqua tries to motivate herself, but she looks pale. We continue to walk mindlessly through the mountainside. We continue to walk mindlessly through the mountain. Oh my god, my fucking brain. We continue to walk mindlessly through the pathless mountainside while trying to avoid the enemy. I train regularly, so this isn't anything I can't handle, but Aqua's at her limit. Let's take a break here. If we keep walking around like this, we'll only get more lost.
ごめんってよ。足引っ張って。
The mountainless path side. Don't worry about it. I'm a little tired too. I smile and sit down on the ground first, so it's easier for Aqua to also relax, but not to worry about being
じ
considerate.
ゃあ、私も座っちゃおっと。はあ、もうくたくた。足が棒みたいだよ。
Not caring about dirtying her clothes, Aqua drops to the ground. Her face is dripping with sweat and she looks completely exhausted. Rest here for a while. I'm gonna take a look around.
私も一緒に行く。こんな暗いところ、一人で待ってるなんて怖いよ。
You're tired, aren't you?
いいの。テオと離れたくない。
Aqua clings to my arms and she speaks in a shivering voice. Her whole body's trembling with fear. No matter what, I have to at least protect her. Then we'll walk slowly. If it gets too tough, tell me right away, okay? I see Aqua nod and begin carefully surveying the area. After searching around our makeshift spot, we return to our original location. Along the way, we come across a small stream and take a moment to breathe and refresh ourselves.
はあ、川で顔を洗えて少しすっきりしたよ。周りには誰もいなさそうだったし、ゆっくり休めそうだね。
Yeah, that's a relief. Whew, completely beat. Unconsciously, I let out a whimper as I sit down. The ground feels cold and very hard. Aqua sits down next to me and rests her head on my shoulders.
はあ、疲れた。もう一歩も歩けないよ。
Same here. I haven't walked this much in a long time.
せっかく二人っきりで山を歩いたのに、ロマンチックさのかけらもなかったもんね。今度山の中を歩くときはお昼にしよう。お弁当を持ってハイキングに行くの。木の実を集めたり、お花を見たり、ご飯でお弁当を食べたり。歩き疲れたら木陰で一休みして、またのんびり歩いて。ね、楽しそうでしょ？
I smile and nod. It's a small wish that could have been granted so easily before. But now, I can't even promise her. I don't know when we'll get off this mountain. If we do, can we even escape? Perhaps because I'm showing my fear and uncertainty all over my face, Aqua narrows her shoulders and hugs her knees.
私たち、これからどうなるんだろう。
While you clean? Hi, Ray. Good job cleaning, no sussy stuff. Nah, I won't do that to you.
いつ追っ手に見つかるかもわからないし、もし見つかったらひどい目に遭いそうだし。それに、マリンとお嬢様のことも心配だし。
Rip Marine and Fubuki. Just hearing her trembling voice trying to hold back her tears feels like a stake driving through my heart. I can't let the fear overtake me. I have to stay strong for Aqua. Thinking so, I convince myself to get my act together and desperately try to lighten up the mood. It'll be okay. Father will be here soon. He'll save us. His army's incredibly strong. The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
そうだといいね。みんな無事だといいな。
Aqua mumbles and looks up at the sky. You can see the stars through the gaps in the clouds, and chilly breezes in the air. It's cold, right? Come a little closer.
うん。
Aqua's sitting beside me, leans in closer to my body. I'll wrap my arm around her shoulders and hold her tightly.
テオの体、あったかいね。気持ちが安らぐよ。
Why would we want to stay like this? I want to stay running from murderers forever. You too. I want to stay like this forever.
うん。このまま時間が止まっちゃえばいいのにって思う。戦いもない二人だけの大切な時間を過ごしたい。
I'm sure we'll be able to. Fun days are waiting for us all once all this is over.
うん。希望をなくしちゃダメだよね。まだ私たち終わってないもん。
That's right. Our relationship's just gotten started. Looking up to the sky with hope in my heart, I see the moon peeking through the clouds. Once we safely get off this mountain, what do you want to do?
まずはマリンとお嬢様に会いに行きたいよね。 みんなで今まで通り楽しく過ごすの。マリンと協力してメイドの仕事をして、庭もきれいにして。でもずっと館にいると二人きりになれないから、頃合いを見てデートしたいな。前にテオが言ってた温泉も行きたいし、また海も行きたいし。
I also want to go back to the beach.
きっとテオとだったらどこに行っても楽しいと思う。テオはどこか行きたいところある？
I want to visit your family's home. I'd like to meet your parents.
うちの両親に？ダメダメ、絶対ダメ。恥ずかしいもん。
Well, we're lovers now, so I should at least show us. So I should at least meet your parents.
ダメだって。うちの家はボロいし、お父さんもお母さんも貴族みたいにちゃんとしてないし。それに貴族とお付き合いすることになりましたって言ったらびっくりして腰抜かしちゃうよ。
Well, but I have to meet them at least once, right? Besides, I'm kind of curious to see where you grew up.
気持ちはわかるけど、恥ずかしすぎるから合わせるタイミングは私に任せて。落ち着いたら絶対に合わせるから、約束。
Alright, I'm looking forward to it.
約束。緊張するな。うちの親絶対粗相する
I'm
よ。
just waiting to hear the gunshot. I'm waiting for it. It'll be fine. I won't do anything to embarrass you. I'll be on my best behavior. Seeing Aqua burrow her head into her hands is adorably cute. It's so adorably cute that I can't help but laugh a little. As I breathe in, I notice a strange smell that tickles my nose. Do you smell something?
確かに。クンクンクンクン。
They just lit the forest on fire?
もしかして焦げ臭い？
Well, they're in there somewhere. The fire will
でも
flush them out.
町からは離れてるだろうし、私たち火も使ってないし、なんで？
I have a bad feeling about this. I'll go check where it's coming from.
私も行く。
We stand up and hurriedly head towards the smell together. That's stupid. Poor royalty makes me sick. Gradually, the smoke intensifies, and we start to feel the scorching heat. My bad feeling becomes a reality.
何これ？
We stand frozen, watching a blazing wall of fire destroy everything in its path. Even though we're still pretty far from the fire, I feel the scorching heat almost singeing my skin.
何？山火事？
Wait, isn't there a stream nearby? Couldn't we just go there? They lit the whole forest on fire. Yeah, fuck them. I'm sure Uncle set the whole mountain on fire to kill us.
なんで？さっきまで普通に探してたじゃん。
Uncle must be panicking. If he doesn't hurry, he'll have to face Father and his army. Since he can't search for us and fight Father at the same time, I think he's trying to burn everything down to concentrate on the fight.
だからって山を一つ丸焼きにするの？そんなの正気じゃないよ。
Hearing what Uncle was capable of, Aqua bites her
木
lips.
とか草とか動物たちだっているのに、それに全部火をかけるなんて、そんなのひどすぎるよ。あんまりだよ。
As if adding insult to Aqua's grief, a tree burned to cinders bursts. Sparks of fire soar high into the sky, falling to the ground. Oh my god. Why is my brain stupid? Sparks of fire soar high into the sky, falling down to the ground like snow. If we stay here, we'll get surrounded by the fire. We have to hurry and get out of here. I force my tired body to move and grab Aqua's hand. We start walking through the forest again, looking for a break in the fire.
まずいよテオ。どっち行っても火が迫ってくる。
Everything's on fire!
まるでぐるっと火に取り囲まれちゃったみたい。
Bread? Not now. Not now, bread. I don't want to admit it, but I'm sure Aqua's right. Fire is Aqua's an enemy? You want to try again, Ray? Krasuka's uncle really did set fire to the entire mountain on fire. In any case, we have to find a way out of here. If we stay here, we're going to be toast.
わかった。どっちに行けばいいの？
The opposite way of fire. To be honest, I don't have any idea, but at that moment, I hear rustling in the nearby bushes.
何がいるの？
Sword. an enemy is a plant. Isn't that what like the clownfish go and swim into? Because that's what Nemo says at the start of the movie, right? Anemone. Stand behind me. It might be the enemy. I step in front of Aqua and draw my sword. No matter what I have to do, I will protect Aqua. I intend to keep my promise, but if there are multiple enemies, I feel my hands sweating as I grip my sword. What comes out of the bushes? The cat! Nyanten! Oh, it's just a cat. Don't scare us like that.
この猫見覚えがあるの。ねえ猫、こっち来てくれる？ほら、手をも剣をしまって。
I sheathe my sword and the cat approaches with... Without a trace of hesitation, it rubs against Aqua's leg. Now that I think about it, I remember this fearless cat as well.
やっぱりこの猫前に館に迷い込んできた子だよ。ほら、テオの部屋に逃げ込んじゃって、棚の上に乗っかっちゃった子。
Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember Aqua wrestling around to save the cat that jumped up on the shelf some time ago.
きっと私たちに助けられた恩を返しに来たんだよ。
Aqua crouches down and looks into the cat's eyes.
ねえ猫、私たちどっちに行けば助かるかわからなくて困ってる。
I can imagine like my cat doing that, like kneel down in front of Belly, be like, Belly, I'm lost. Where do I go? And then she kills me.
よかったら火のない場所の行き方教えてくれない？
The cat meows and starts walking straight.
こっちだって、ついていこう。
How do you know?
猫がそう言ってるからだよ。勘だけど。
I almost laughed. This feels like a punchline to a bad joke.
でもさ、この子だって火に追いつかれるのは嫌なんだと思うんだ。だからきっと正しい道を選んでくれるはずだよ。
That kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't. It's not very much choice. Let's follow it.
猫、道案内よろしくね。
The cat meows and runs off into the forest. And so as not to lose it, we scurry right behind it. Whew, it's amazing. It's actually leading us far from the fire.
だね。でも猫早すぎ。ついてけないよ。
But you started the cat didn't start the fire. Pause. The cat looks back and meows loudly as if urging us to hurry. We trail as best we can, but we're already at our limits. We find ourselves completely exhausted, gasping for air. Aqua trips over a withered tree and falls headfirst into the ground. Looking closely, I see her clothes are tattered. She's covered in scratches and bruises all over. I waste no time to run over and help her up. Are you okay, Aqua?
もうダメ。
Leave me. This is the end.
私のことは置いて逃げて。手を一人なら逃げ切れるかもしれないから。
Don't you say that. Come on, stand up. I'll carry you.
ダメ。足手まといになりたくない。私のせいでテオを死なせたくない。私はもうテオからたくさんの幸せをもらった。
Leave her.
だから。
I'm not leaving Aqua behind. Aqua smiles with tears brimming in her eyes. The look on her face is the most heartbreaking and lonely I've ever seen. Seeing her like this makes me well up with frustration and anger. I feel completely pathetic for allowing my beloved to go through such pain. I'm a noble. Nobles are greedy. If we don't get everything we want, we're not happy. Wealth, status, honor, everything. So anything for a second, I'm going to let go of the person I love. It's not your fault for falling in love with me. It's your fault for falling in love with me. I'll never allow you to die alone. I gather all the pride I have and throw it at Aqua. He absently listens to my rant and smiles gently.
結構強引なところあるんだね。ちょっとドキッとしちゃった。
Say what you want. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you alive. So choose. Do you want to run or be carried? We don't have time.
走る。もうちょっとだけ頑張る。
Aqua stands up and slowly grabs my hand. In that moment, a strong wind blows, sending sparks of fire flying all at once. The sparks then pour back like rain in the forest, and the withered tree next to us goes up in flames. We're running. We start running again. The fire's spreading faster than before. I can feel its blaze against my back.
やばいってテオ、このままじゃ私たち丸焦げだよ。やだやだやだ、死にたくない、死にたくないよ。
But like 2 seconds ago.
テオとやりたいこといっぱいあるのに、やっとテオに素直な気持ち伝えられるようになったのに、死ぬなんて絶対に嫌だよ。
Aqua frantically wails. She desperately tries to keep up with her cat. However, the fire rages on unrelentingly, attacking us with burning leaves, bushes, roots, and branches. Everything. They had a 350. They'd be blazing through the forest. Damn, you right, pause. The cat stops suddenly and starts crying as it looks up. I look up, see a thick branch engulfed in flame, but to fall above Aqua. We're gonna die! Push. The moment Aqua cowers down, and the moment Aqua cowers down as she covers her head with her arms, the flaming branch snaps. As I'm about to jump in to protect Aqua, a pitch black shadow darts right past me. The cat's gonna die! The cat rams straight into the branch, pushing away from the falling right onto Aqua. Aqua, you hurt?
大丈夫みたい。でもどうして
The cat died.
私焼かれちゃうと思ったのに。
The cat protected you. Isn't that right, kitty? As I say that, I look around wanting to praise the cat. Huh? Where did it go? Kitty? It died! Elbozo cat. Then I see a round object in the corner of my eyes. It's trembling slightly, and there's a reddish black blood oozing out of it. It takes me a few seconds to realize it's the same energetic and fearless cat that's been leading us. Aqua notices too, and for a moment she freezes in shock. Without a second thought, she rushes over to the cat and holds it in her arms.
猫、しっかりして猫。
Despite Aqua's cries, the cat just breathes heavily. Can't believe this is the same vigorous cat that was with us a mere moment ago.
とにかく止血しないと。こうやって傷口を押さえつけて。
Aqua doesn't even hesitate to get her hands wet with blood as she cradles the cat. The bleeding doesn't seem to slow.
確かに言ったよ。猫は恩返しに来たんじゃないかって。でもたかだって命がけで助けるなんて言ってないじゃん。死んじゃったらそこで終わりなんだよ。もう一緒に遊べないんだよ。なのにどうして私たちを守るためにこんな。
Rip Nianten. Aqua clutches Aqua clutches the cat to her chest and tears pour down her cheeks. I get on one knee and bow deeply to the cat. Thank you. I'll never forget you. We just give up. It's just dead. I thank the cat for giving us another chance. As I do, Aqua continues weeping. If I could, I'd wait here until Aqua calms down. We don't have that kind of leisure. I cannot waste the life that Sister Marine and this cat have given us. We have to survive even just a second longer. To do that, Aqua needs to stand up and we need to keep moving. I turn my heart cold and tap Aqua's shoulder. We have to go. We'll get caught in the fire if we stay here.
無理だよ。逃げ道なんてないよ。どうせ
It's like we're playing the panty game all over again. It's like, oh man, a small thing went wrong. Just leave me. I'm dead. It's over. I give up. Maybe so. We have to stay alive for as long as we can. For the sake of those who risk their lives to protect us. If we give up here, then their deaths will be in vain. I don't want that.
ほんのちょっと長生きできたからってどうなるっていうの。
I want to be with the person I love, even just a second longer. I want people to remember us. Remember we once lived. Imagine me being selfish. People might even laugh at me for saying such pointless and stupid things. But even so, I want to spend as much time as I can with you, Aqua. I stare in Aqua's eyes and pour out my heartfelt feelings for her. Aqua bites her lip as she holds back her tears. Then she looks at me.
私だってテオと一緒にいたい。
Aw, she said it.
子供の頃からずっとテオのこと好きなんだもん。メイドになる前だって、なった後だって、恋人になってからだってずっとテオのこと考えなかった日がないくらい愛してるんだもん。
Aqua's words rumble in my heart and I feel tears welling up. I can't let myself cry yet. I have to survive this first. So I steel myself and take a big breath. Let's run. Just a little further. Just a little longer. We intertwine our fingers and hold onto each other's hands tightly. Our hands are covered in sweat and mud. We don't have the time to worry about such trivial things. We continue forward, weaving through... I need to get some water in a second. Weaving through breaks in the flame and climbing even higher and higher. Without any sense of time, we just keep walking. Then suddenly we reach the edge of the forest and stand in front of a cliff. From the sound of the water falling down, it appears to be about 20 or 30 meters high. How high is that, chat?
行き止まりみたい。急いで引き返そう。
No, I don't think we can. I turn around and see the fire closing in behind us. It's high, okay. This area is close to the river, so it appears to be slowing down the fire, but I'm sure even this area will be consumed in time. I could just get you out of here.
ダメ。私はテオから離れないよ。
We're gonna push Aqua off the cliff.
何があっても絶対。
I hear a hint of anger in her voice. Giving in, I lower my head to her. Sorry, I promise I never make you feel sad or lonely.
助かるときは二人一緒。約束だよ。
I don't ask her what would happen if we didn't get out of here. I'm sure her answer would be the same as mine. Then Aqua crouches down and starts digging into the ground with branches. Aqua, what are you doing?
猫のお墓作ってあげようと思
In
って。
the forest that's about to be caught on
ちゃんと
fire?
弔ってあげないとかわいそうだし。
Aqua turns her gaze to the motionless cat. If its stomach isn't stained with blood, it would look like it's sleeping peacefully.
ごめんね。二人で生き残る方法を考えなきゃいけないのに、わがまま言って。
No, it's not selfish. This is important. I pick up a nearby stone and start digging alongside her. We'd be dead by now if it wasn't for this cat. If this cat hadn't saved us, we had to think it properly.
うん。このまま放置なんてできないよ。
In silence, we continue digging a grave to bury the cat. This is a stupid question, right? Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. This is stupid. And okay, so you have water right there, right? Could you like? Nice pun. I didn't get the pun, but thank you. Hear me out. Yeah. If you like dug a hole, right? Like a hole big enough for you to fit in, and filled the bottom with like water, and then like filled the hole in with you inside of it, would the fire just go over top of you? Right? So you'd be fine. You just wait for the fire to burn itself out. Forehead?
ありがとう、猫。私たちを守ってく
You
れ
die from self. No. You have time to fix this problem. You have time to fix this problem. You can like put branches above you, like over, like under the dirt, and like give yourself some room. Or just go back. Just loop the fire, forehead.
おかげで少し長く生き延びられたよ。もし来世で出会えたら、いっぱいお礼させてね。
Aqua puts her hands together and gently closes her eyes. I also do the same and pray for the cat's repose. After finishing our prayers, I decided to tell Aqua what's going to happen to us. Hey, Aqua.
言わなくてもわかるよ。逃げ道、もうないんでしょ。
How did you know? We're standing on a cliff edge. It's pretty
だって
obvious.
手を顔に出やすいんだもん。口に出さなくてもバレバレ。
I'm sorry, but I don't know what to do anymore. My chest feels tight, filled with the feelings of helplessness and frustration. Why we'd gotten off the mountain quicker? Maybe we'd escaped to the village before the fire was set. Think about all the what ifs. All we could do is... Eh? All things we could have done. I feel nothing but regret. My heart
謝
sinks.
らないで。テオは一生懸命頑張った。私一人だったらすぐに丸焦げになってたもん。それに最後の思い出が悲しい顔なんて嫌だよ。笑顔でいいよ。ね。
You're so strong,
そ
Aqua.
んなことないよ。私だってめちゃくちゃ怖いよ。でもテオが一緒だから。テオには笑顔の私を覚えていてほしいから。だから笑顔になれるの。怖い気持ちなんかに負けてたまるかって。
Holding back the tears in the corner of her eyes, Aqua forces a smile. And that river's good enough for that? Nuh-uh. Could you just get like one of those ninja bamboo sticks and like breathe through it? And just stay under? Her shoulders are trembling. It looks like she could burst into tears at any moment. She says she's not, but Aqua's really strong, so I also try my best to smile. It's hard to smile when you try to force yourself, huh? Even though it's usually so easy. If you're wet, fire won't hurt you. Sheesh. Easy. Well, am I smiling?
全然すっごく泣きそうになってる。もう世話が焼けるな。
Saying that, Aqua draws closer to me. She's gonna push me off the cliff. I can see each of her eyelashes, and I can even feel her breath on my skin. Aqua, what are you?
少ししゃがんで。
We're gonna kiss. Aqua stands on the tip of her toes and presses her forehead
子
against
供
mine.
の頃にお母さんにやってもらったの。元気の出るおまじないって。どう？少しは元気でそう？
Yeah.
なんか歯切れ悪いな。私じゃ元気になれない？
Why are women like this? Why are women like this? We're literally dying together. Am I not enough to make you happy? Bro, we're gonna die in like 5 minutes. Can you relax? No, that's not true. I'm just a little embarrassed.
たまにはいいじゃん。私はいつも恥ずかしいこと言われてるんだから。私だってテオの恥ずかしがるとこ見てみたいよ。
What do you mean? Why don't they just be more direct? We've spent this entire game be like, Aqua, you're super cute. Aqua, we love you. Aqua, you're adorable. Aqua's gentle smile helps my shoulders relax. I'm still here with the person I love, and that alone fills my heart.
やっとテオが笑ってくれた。ほんと世話が焼けるよね。
She's gonna push me.
でもよかった。やっとテオの役に立てた
She's
よ。
gonna push me.
ずっとテオに引っ張られてきたからちょっと気にしてたんだ。足手まといになってるんじゃないかって。
You're not holding me back. You're the reason I made it this far, Aqua. If it wasn't for you, I would have given up long ago.
大げさって思うけど、私も同じ気持ち。テオと一緒だったから頑張れた。もっともっと一緒に頑張りたかった。私、テオと一緒にやりたいことたくさんあったんだ。
She's gonna push us.
もっと一緒に遊びたかった。お世話もしたかった。旅行も行きたかった。もっと一緒に毎日を過ごしたかった。そんなささやかな夢ももう叶えられないんだね。
Seeing Aqua smile sadly, my body moves on its own. I hold her hand and I can feel them slightly trembling.
でもね、一番叶えたかった夢は叶ったんだよ。何のことかわかる？それはね、テオともう一度出会って昔のことを話すこと。諦めそうな時もあったけど、でもテオはちゃんと私のことを思い出してくれた。ありがとう、テオ。私のことを思い出してくれて、夢叶えてくれて。
How many times I forget? I always remember you again and again. I promise.
私も約束する。テオのこと絶対に忘れないよ。
The trees around us are on fire and I feel the raging heat closing upon us. This is it.
喉が焼けちゃいそう。息が苦しい。
Let's get away from the fire as much as we can. Saying that, I lead Aqua closer to the edge of the cliff. Cute. Just jump! Do a flip! We get so close that if we took a few more steps, we'd fall off. It's a long way down. I can hear the waterfall splashing at the very bottom.
高いな。覗き込んだだけで下に吸い込まれそうだよ。テオ、ちゃんと手を握っててね。
I nod and intertwine my fingers with hers.
テオの手汗びっしょりだ。
It's thanks to the fire! Oh, sorry. I panic and try to take my hand back, but Aqua keeps a firm grip.
離しちゃダメ。最後までテオに触れてたい。
I nod and tighten my grip. Does it
ちょっ
hurt?
とだけ。でも平気。テオの全部を感じたいから。
We just hold our hands and stand there, looking up at the night sky.
あー、綺麗な星空。
Cute.
まるで星が降ってくるみたい。戦争が起きたり、森が燃やされたりしても、空は全然変わらないんだね。
I'm sure that when we met, and from now on as well, it'll always be the same.
これから先か。ねえテオ、私がみんなの前で歌った歌覚えてる？絆の大切さとか、一度途切れた絆はまたつなぎ直せるって歌。
Of course, I remember. Of course, I remember
私
it.
ね、あの歌に書かれてること本当だと思ってるんだ。だってテオとはまた出会えた。ヴィランスでもみんな仲直りできた。だからマリンとかお嬢様とか猫とかテオとかみんなの絆がここで途切れちゃっても、来世とかここじゃない世界でまた絆を結べるんじゃないかって思ってる。
Ain't no way we like Romeo and Juliet this. Some other world. What do you mean?
お腹いっぱいご飯が食べられて平和に暮らせる世界とか。
I like that. That sounds amazing. I try to imagine the other world that Aqua envisions. A world where Aqua, sister, Marine, the cat, and I all live together happily. A world without pain and no sadness. I wish we could live in such a place.
ねえテオ、最後に一つわがまま言っていい？
Now, Kit. Of course, whatever you say, I'll do it.
今から歌う歌を聞いててほしいの。ヴィランスで歌ったあの曲を。テオ、私の歌には力があるって言ってたでしょ。
Is our father going to find us due to Aqua singing?
だからきっとこの歌を覚えててくれれば、違う世界に行ってもまた出会えると思うの。だって一度結んだ絆は何度でも結び直せるから。
Yeah, I'll remember the song. I'll use it to find you, no matter what world you're in. Because where you are, Aqua, that's where I belong.
ありがとうテオ。私テオのために精一杯歌うね。そっと光る二つの星に願いましょう。いつまでも
We're gonna fucking die, Pause. Let us have this.
笑い合えるように。
Aqua begins gently singing a melody. Her beautiful voice cuts through the smoke, stretching out far into the night sky.
心が傷ついて涙が
I am not.
溢れても
Perhaps due to the smoke, Aqua suddenly coughs. I show my worry through my hand, but Aqua continues to sing.
あなたは優しくて
Singing all
隣で
I could.
寄り添ってくれた。
The smoke thickens and our breath becomes shallower. Just breathing's difficult enough, but Aqua continues to sing. Trying to bring myself just a little closer to her, I take a deep breath. I'm not singing the line, sorry. I do not have a good singing. I can barely English. I cannot have a good singing voice. Aqua understands as I start singing, so we begin taking turns.
もう離さないから
You guys will just have to imagine me singing because I cannot.
きっとまた会えるよ。
Our hearts become one. We both understand what each other's thinking. The joy of singing together, the fear of dying, our wishes for the next life, and the despair of our bond breaking. And also the hope of our mending our broken bond. Slowly, our little ensemble informed by our shared feelings comes to an end.
テオ、
Aqua squeezes my hand. We don't need words anymore, and our hearts became one through our singing. Sparks fly all around us, burning holes in our clothes. Our bodies are covered in burn marks and blisters. We continue to smile, gazing at each other. That's what we truly believe this isn't goodbye. Bro, we're both fucking gonna die? See you later, Aqua.
またね。
I tightly embrace Aqua so you don't get separated. Then for moments, the clouds break and we see the full moon. I'll find you as many times as I need to, and I'll go with you, Aqua.
私もテオに届くようにずっと歌い続け
Bro,
る。
we're gonna fucking die? Because broken
結び直
bonds.
せる。
Giga dead. At that moment, a sudden gush of wind sways our bodies. Letting the wind carry us, we lightly kick off the ground. For a moment, I feel like I'm floating, and then the sound of wind stops. I hold on to Aqua, feeling her warmth until the very end. Bro, we fucking died? We got isekai'd? We got fucking isekai'd? Ah. I suddenly feel a shock through my back and reflexively open my eyes. I see a familiar ceiling and light. In a few seconds, I remember to realize that I'm in my room. Then it occurs to me I've fallen out of bed. Oh, that's weird. That's never happened to me before. It's because I slept in an awkward position, but the back of my head feels really heavy. No shot, it was all just a dream. I see how it works. So this is why Aqua streams, because when she's stringing on stream to find Theo, it makes sense, yo, right? I stand up to stretch, and as I do, I see my reflection in the window. My hair's a complete mess, wearing sweatpants and a sweatshirt. Just lazy old me enjoying summer break to the fullest. Well, that was one bizarre dream. The son of a noble fell in love with a maid. At the end of it, jumped off a cliff. It's like some terrible fan fiction. I guess I'm watching too much anime like that lately. We're gonna watch Aqua stream. Here we fucking go. Scratching my head, I sit on my bed. It was a dream that's completely opposite of my actual life. Yet it felt so real. I still can't feel this. I can still feel the sensation of the raging fire and throwing myself off the cliff. It was realistic for a dream, but I guess still just a dream. Wanting to forget about this gloomy and depressing feeling, I pick up my phone. As usual, I open my social media app and check my timeline feeds, but then a video pops up. Normally I'd ignore it, but for some reason I tap play. Song. Looks like I've heard it somewhere before. But I can't be sure if I've actually heard it somewhere or if I'm just mistaking it for a similar song. It's a hololive ad. We fucking call it that shit, bro. I feel an itch in the back of my head, so I click the link to figure out where I've heard it. The link takes me to some channel on a streaming site. It's a channel called Aqua Channel. When I see that name, I feel a strange sudden rush of nostalgia. At the same time, tears come flowing out uncontrollably. That's weird. Why does it make me feel so lonely and sad? But I feel so happy at the same time. As I clutch my phone, dazed and confused, the channel refreshes. It looks like a live stream just started. I somehow feel an urge like it's calling me, and I tap the thumbnail and open the stream. This guy's parasocial. It's Aqua! Oh, you guys can't hold on. I'm sorry. I'll display capture this because it stays blank for some reason. The moment I see her, I just stare intently, forgetting to even breathe. I don't even know who she is. This is the first time I've ever even seen her. And yet...
今日は久しぶりの雑談枠ってことでね、いろいろおしゃべりしていければいいなって思います。
For some reason, I really can't take my eyes off her.
てやー、私放送の告知してないじゃん。完全ゲリラじゃん。やばやば。ちょっと待ってね。今告知してくるから。これでよしと。ふう、焦った。それでね、今日は夢の話をしようと思って配信の枠を取ったんだ。すっごい不思議な夢だったから、みんなにも聞いてほしいの。夢の中でね、私は貴族に仕えるメイドさんになってたの。船長が先輩メイドで、お嬢様が吹雪ちゃん。 私はスーパーウルトラなんでもパーフェクトなメイドさんって言いたいところなんだけど、新人だったから結構ミスが多かったんだよね。料理失敗したり、バケツひっくり返したり。ってちょっとコメントさ、なんで想像通りとか、それはそうってのばっかなの？料理ぐらいちゃんとできますし、あんなのレシピ通りにすれば失敗しないじゃ
Now
ん。
you say that, but I do. Chat's going crazy, and I hardly read any of it. Chat being chat, chat being chat. She's really
それ
popular.
で、まあメイドとして毎日を過ごしてたんだけど、最後はあんまり後味良くなかったんだよね。敵に追われて森に逃げ込む羽目になって、最後は崖から飛び降りて、
Why didn't they translate chat? Because
思わず
she's a
夢占い
Japanese
で調
streamer?
べちゃったよね。やばい夢
Translate
見ち
for
ゃっ
us,
たん
pause.
じゃ
Come
ないか
on.
って思って。
Working as a maid in a mansion and jumping off a cliff? It's so much like my dream. There's no way this can be a coincidence. I can't quite explain it, but I feel something strange in me trying to get out. Urge calling out to her.
でもね、なんか忘れてる気がするんだ
We're
よ
gonna
ね。
read Super
夢
Chatter?
の内容は大体合ってるはずなんだけど、船長と吹雪ちゃんの他にもう一人いる気がしてさ。誰だったんだろう。まあリスナーのみんなからしたら知らんがなって話だよね。ごめんね、変な話しちゃって。
www. Eh? No, I'm sure I know you. Otherwise, there's no other reason for my heart to be pounding this much. Wanting to somehow tell her about these feelings, I start typing a comment. Broken bonds can always be mended. But the words filled with my heartfelt comment immediately get lost in a sea of comments. It appeared only for a few seconds. There's no way she could have seen it. But just as I think that,
絆は途切れてもまた結び直せる。これって。
she stays silent for a bit.
ああ、みんなごめんね。ちょっとぼーっとしてた。じゃあ次の話題ね。最近ハマってるゲームがあって。
Today we're playing Dark Souls, because Pekara just did. Like flipping a switch, she brushes it off and returns to her stream. I don't know how or why she singled out my comment, or why it made her freeze. I don't think it's a coincidence. We pretty much had the exact same dream. I wonder if there's some kind of connection. I wonder if she's going to play it. It was out in Japan for a while now, so most of the holomems I've already played. I think I know Marine did, but
ああ、今日の配信も楽しかったな。
yeah, I think we can go back to. Yeah, okay, cool. She's played it too, no? I highly doubt Aqua's played her own game on stream, no. I mean, we can find out really quick. Let me go check. I don't think she would because she'd be way too fucking embarrassed to do it. I know some of the holomems did. Hold on, I just need to. I'm curious now. Hold on. Sorry. I know I'm delaying it a little bit, but. Oh, A-chan played it. I guess just A-chan. What the fuck's A-chan? She's one of the managers for Hololive. Oh, Subaru played it? Well, I'm just going through really quick. View tab. Okay, Subaru played. That's cute. Pekara's played. I don't think Pekara would have went all the way through though. Shion played. Nene played. Chloe's played. So yeah, none of the girls are in the game played. Kiori's played. Polka. Oh, Maureen did play? You voice acted in a game you never played. I'm surprised Maureen wouldn't. This seems like something Maureen would do. Oh no, Maureen didn't play. Yeah, I could see Fubuki and Aqua not playing. So most of the Hololive girls have, but not the 3 that are in it.
毎日やること多くて大変だけど、明日も頑張ろうって思えたな。
Remember the beautiful starry sky from my dream. My childhood days as a farmer's daughter. And the days I spent in the mansion as a maid.
あと、大切な人と過ごした
The fuck,
忘れ
Ace?
られない日々。
I couldn't see it on stream, but we shared a deep, everlasting bond. I can't remember what kind of person he was, but it's just a dream anyway, so it's probably not as even real. Sheesh. Feels bad, man. But I don't want to forget these feelings I have in my heart. Broken bonds can always be mended.
二人が思い合えば、いつか必ず絆は結び直せるんだ。あなたもきっとそう思ったんだよね。
Think about the person that showed up in the comments, whose face I don't even know. I don't know why they said those exact words. But I feel the same way. As always, the night sky I see from my window is different from the one in my dream. But somehow, it feels similar.
高いところにいて、雲が急に晴れて、満月を見て、その直前に歌ってたのは、確かこの曲だったっけ?
How you doing, Ace? What'd you miss? We yeeted ourselves off a cliff and it was all a dream. No, you guys, hold on. I mean, fair. Man, Fubuki was so pretty. I can't. Everyone fucking died. Aqua! Got some chairs for your table. Nice, congrats. Great game. You liked it, Level? I kind of figured the story was written by Aqua because how much praising we did for her was over the top. She's very cute. Yeah, but they are hard to finish. That's why I like doing them on stream too. So I do things on stream, I usually do finish the game that I play. Man, Fubuki was so pretty. Huh? Lowell's interested. I think it was a Mio I was watching, and she mentioned having to sign everything for when she had her birthday merch. I'm like, that must be such a pain in the ass. Cute. I've never seen that outfit before. That matches Mio's. Oh. Ray just made a PNG. No, they hand sign stuff. It was cute.